Okay, you guys, I just rolled into Jade City. This place is on the Discovery Channel. I think it's called Jade Fever or something like that. Anyway, it's trying to snow right now. It's raining. Andrew, I met you right here in Jade. What is this? Jade City.
Jade City, yes.
And big thunderstorm was happening. You were checking in, and I thought I'd go ahead and do the same. But after I talked to you, you know, I heard some pretty incredible things, and I'd like to share those things with other riders like us.
Yep.
Okay, the first thing is about you a little bit. You're 80 years old. You live in an old folks home.
Yep.
And you're out here riding your, it's a
BMW, no, that's a Suzuki Bergman.
A Bergman, yeah. And it's a 650.
Yeah.
And you ride that thing all over the place. And what's really neat is, you know, I've known people that have lived in old folks' homes and they don't do anything. You know, they can barely make it down to breakfast, you know.
That's right, yeah.
But anyway, you know, I thought that was just really amazing. And then you said that you were married for almost 40 years.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden your wife decides that she doesn't want to be married.
Yeah. Want to be on her own.
Yeah, so, oh man, you know, what a sorry thing, but I know what a bad marriage is like. I was married once before, and I was desperate to get out. So maybe it was a good thing in disguise. I mean, I don't know what your relationship was, but how long ago was that she decided?
Roughly 7 weeks ago.
7 weeks ago.
Yeah,
man.
Happened.
So you sold your nice house, and she bought a mobile home.
Yeah.
Then you bought a mobile home.
No.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I moved into the old folks home.
Okay.
And I kept all my money and put it in my bank account.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm looking for a new bike.
Okay, now another thing that you were telling me that I thought was pretty amazing is you heard about a couple of guys was that on the Dempster or was that on the Dalton?
That after you leave Nuvik, and you're heading towards Tukti.
Oh, okay, yeah.
On a new piece of road.
Yeah.
And they were sinking that deep in the mud, and the mud was piling around the front wheel, and they flipped them.
Ah.
And they broke their legs. And 7 of them broke their legs that summer, and there's still some bikes there along that highway. It's all smashed, and they just left them there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And they had to fly out, and it cost them $21,000 to fly out.
Just to
each
fly
person.
out. And that's not included.
And that is going to Whitehorse to the hospital.
Oh, okay. I wonder if that $21,000 included the price of the hospital. Oh,
See,
man.
I don't know, because it could be because
Yeah.
What you call it? They were probably foreigners, because that's all I see up here is
Yeah.
a tremendous amount of foreigners, and my BC Med covers up there.
Yeah.
But it will not cover if you're come from Poland or somewhere. You have to pay for your medical.
Yeah.
And that's probably what it is, eh?
See, I've got this emergency medical for situations just like that covers the Aerovac and all that stuff too, you know. So, but I have to pay a fee to have that. And I always recommend anybody that does a huge trip like that is to get that. I went down to the tip of South America, so I started getting that. Yeah. And I thought, well, you know, I kind of like that insurance. It just makes me feel a little bit better being way up in Canada or whatever, you know. I could still use that, so I've kept that. Yeah. Wow, that is really something.
Yeah. No, was quite a road. Now apparently it's hard packed, and they say it's good now.
Yeah. Let's see, I went up there, okay, the first time I tried to get up there, it was a year after it opened, that was 4 years ago, and I had my wife with me, and we got past...
Nuvik?
No, well, we made it to Nuvik, but the tough spot for me was right past Eagle Plains, about 10 miles north of Eagle Plains. We got stuck in mud.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and my wife and I, we made it out okay, but it took like 16 hours to make it 100 miles. we're going like 5 miles an hour sometimes, you know, sometimes 10 or 15. But there is another BMW 1200 GS, just like what I had, behind me, and the guy had his wife with him,
Yeah.
and they crashed, and she broke her leg, and she was laying face down in the mud in the middle of the Dempster highway.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, and they had to shut that down. They shut all the traffic, and finally got a helicopter out there to pick her up. Oh man, what a mess!
Oh yeah.
So thank God, you know, I plan my trips real as careful as I can.
Yeah.
And I take some chances, but I don't go crazy either, you know.
Yeah. Depends, I guess, how what the weather's going to do.
Yeah,
Like, if
yeah.
you're going to get a tremendous amount of rain, you might not be the smartest idea to go all the way to Tuktoyaktuk.
Yeah, if you could just hold out and wait for a couple of days someplace, you know, and hope for better weather.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you hear that? That's thunder.